Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this reading, I'm using Hanson Roberts Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards, and each card will represent a different part of the week ahead. Okay, let me just center these a little better. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, which is going to represent Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is a card of patience. And it comes up for you when you've planted some seeds. Now this, we're coming into May. This is the beginning of May. A lot of us might be getting our gardens going. So some of us might actually literally be planting seeds. And, but this also represents the symbolic planting of seeds. So you may have just started a project or just had an idea, or, maybe you sent some emails out to people inquiring about something, or you applied for jobs, you sent your resume out. You've planted some seeds, and it takes a while for things to grow and to come to fruition. It's going to be a while before the effort that you're putting in now is going to bear fruit. And something to keep in mind as you're starting to feel impatient and you might be losing hope or getting antsy. Something to keep in mind is that some powerful changes happen beneath the soil. So just because you can't see things changing and things happening, just because you can't see evidence of that right now, doesn't mean it isn't happening, on an energetic level. So if you're wanting change in your life right now and you've maybe read some books, you maybe have tried some things, changed certain things, maybe you're changing your diet and you're not seeing results, it's because you have to shift your energy changes first before those changes manifest on the physical level. So be patient, I think, is the message with the card. Your work is important. And just because, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Be patient. That's what the message is. Okay, so Wednesday and Thursday, we've got 2 of Pentacles and another Pentacles. Interesting. And 2 of Pentacles is about balance and juggling, different responsibilities. So you might find yourself feeling really busy, but not necessarily overwhelmed. So the middle of the week is actually a really good time to juggle different things. If you've got maybe 2 jobs, 2 things you're working on, maybe you're juggling family and your social life, whatever it is, you have an increased capacity to handle more than you usually can. So notice that, this person has this really sort of peaceful smile. They have their eyes closed, they're smiling, and in the background there's this churning sea and this boat being tossed about, and they're juggling, but they have this really, and you can see there's movement in this card. There's wind blowing this person's outfit, and it looks like they're almost dancing while they're juggling, yet they seem to be at peace. So I feel like the secret actually to getting a lot done is to do it in a really peaceful way. And I'm not sure how to do that myself, so I won't go on and on about it, but yeah, I feel like actually the message is to find peace first, then dive into your work. This can look like, maybe meditating in the morning, getting into that peaceful state of mind, feeling peace within your body before you start your day. This is especially important if this is going to be a busy week for you. If, things are maybe hectic at work, or you just have a lot going on and there's going to be a lot of demands placed on you, it's going to be even more important to get into that peaceful frame of mind, first thing in the morning before you dive in there and start your day. That's going to really help you. And then moving on to the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've got Ace of Rods, and it's interesting getting an ace at the end of the week. I always love it when I get an ace at the beginning of the week, because aces are, about beginnings. But here we have an ace at the end of the week. And the Ace of Rods is actually a symbol of fertility. Now, it could be physical fertility, it could be, mental fertility, like you have lots of ideas, you have a fertile mind. You may just have a lot of vigor and energy and stamina this weekend. It's also a card of passion. The whole suit of rods or wands is about feeling, extra creative and passionate about something. So this weekend is actually a really good time to start a project, particularly something that you feel passionate about. It's a good time to indulge your passions and, whatever hobby or interest you have a passion for, or cause, this weekend is a really great time. And actually, for some reason, protests just popped into my mind. So if you're maybe like a, what's the word for that? Someone who likes going, an activist. If you're an activist and, going to protests and marches and stuff like that is your thing, this weekend you're going to have more, I'm going to say more energy to do those things. It's just going to feel right for you. Okay. I'm going to just take a step back and look at all these cards together. We're beginning May, and May is a really good planting season. So, if you're growing a garden, May is a good time to plant your seeds. It's also, on a kind of more metaphysical level, May is a good time for planting those, planting seeds in the more symbolic way. So, planning out how you'd like things to be. What kinds of things would you like to take root in your life? What new habits do you want to create? I feel like the autumn is like a good time for releasing, and spring is a good time for kind of building up and, figuring out, what plants or what seeds do you want to nurture in your life? So what things do you want to nurture? What things would you like to grow in your life right now? And, make a list if you like writing lists, and really think about that and think about how you're going to nurture those things. Because if you want to create some kind of positive habit, or, if you want to improve a particular area of your life, you have to nurture it. And that's something we forget so often, I think. And you have to, I think, be specific and make a plan of how you're going to nurture that dream or that goal or whatever it is that you're wanting to create in your life. Okay, I'm just going to look at these cards together again, see if anything else comes to my mind. Again, like last week, the color theme that was jumping out for me was like yellow and orange. And again, this week, it's the same thing. All these cards have a lot of yellow and a lot of orange. And I feel like this week is about personal power and getting in touch with your personal power and recognizing it and really making peace with your personal power, because I think some of us aren't at peace with our power. Making peace with your power and knowing that it's that power that lets you create your life the way that it is, and lets you, plant those seeds and nurture those seeds so that, you can manifest a beautiful life for yourself. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this reading. I hope that you've, found something that was helpful to you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And you can find out more about me and about tarot cards and tarot card reading on my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'm going to put a link to this website in the information below the video. And you can check out my website. I've got tarot tutorials, videos, deck reviews, tarot tips, tarot exercises, all kinds of resources if you're wanting to learn a little bit more about tarot. So once again, thanks for watching and have a wonderful week.